Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good day. Today I'm with John, who's currently behind the camera, and we're going to be filming a BMX video. I'm not going to tell you what just yet. We're going to go to a location and film that. Hopefully I'll be able to get a few clips going there because my GoPro is actually broken. Not sure what's wrong with it, but let's get to the location, see what we can do. Okay, so as I said, we don't have the GoPro, so I'm not sure how those clips would have come out, but hopefully they came out good. Now on to the few little 5 handy bike tips. Okay, so my first tip for you is bar ends. Okay, so my first tip for you are grips. When you get new grips, they're often quite firm and hard, and they take a while to wear in. But if you get a new grip, or even if you've got an old one that's just a bit firm, take it, you can either stretch it in front of you, or put it behind your head and just stretch it out. Give it a good old couple of pulls. That'll just stretch out the rubber and make it nice and soft and really flexible and malleable. It'll be a lot nicer on your hands. Okay, so tip number 2 involves a shoelace, and you'll need to cut it down a little bit. We've got a piece that's just long enough, and what we're going to do is, if you want to flip the bike upside down, as you can see, my hub, it's not very clean. My hub is very dirty, same for my rear one. All you want to do is you want to take this little bit of string or shoelace or whatever you've got, sort of just get it around your hub. Takes a little bit of fiddling, and you just want to tie it in place. I'd go all ghetto and cut this piece up with a bit of glass because I'm an idiot and I forgot to bring some scissors. Just tie it in place, and this one is what I like to call your rim cleaner. Now that's spinning with it, but if I had some scissors, I would chop those bits off, and when you spin it, it will spin on its own freely, and that will clean your hub. It will get it all nice and essentially polished up. That's tip number 2. Okay, so I don't know about you, but one thing that really annoys me is noises on your bike. And cables like this, they'll tap and they'll make lots of noise. So tip number 3 is get some electrical tape, wrap this up. So let's just find the end and get this one going. Where is the end? There it is. Pull off some electrical tape. I usually do it on this bit here if you've got a gyro. If not, just any point of the cable, anywhere along the bike where it's tapping. It doesn't necessarily have to be up by the bars. Wrap a couple of layers around, snap it off, and bam, no more tapping cables. Okay, so number 4 and number 5 involve some tools. Okay, so for this one, all you're going to need is a socket wrench or something just to get your front wheel off, and a little set of spanners. It depends on what bike you've got, which one you need, but you'll see when you get onto it. So the first thing, you're going to flip your bike. And this tip is, if your wheel rattles, you're going to stop that rattle, or if it generally just doesn't spin very fast, you can make it spin faster. So you want to start off by undoing just one side of your wheel. Just one side, undo it. And you'll see in here you've got 2 little bolts. You've got a really thin flat one, and you've got a bolt to lock it in place. What you need is just a little spanner that can go in there, and you just pop it on there and spin it. Now if I spin it this way, both that and the locking nut spin with it. You may need to undo the lock nut separately. Now my wheel, really rattly, but it spins really good, right? But just say it's all the way the opposite way, and it's really tight. You spin your wheel, and it doesn't spin very good. Do it a little bit tighter than that. You spin your wheel, and it stops really fast. And all you do is you just loosen, tighten this, try and find the sweet spot. It does take a little bit of playing, and eventually you'll find out that stopped your wobble and your wheel spins really good. So tip number 5 is for those people that like to do foot jams, foot jam whips, anything that involves jamming your foot in the front wheel. You know that it hurts quite a bit, and if you're like me, your bike has quite a bit of room down underneath the wheel, and like I could fit 2 fingers through there easily. So while the wheel's already off from the previous tip, you just want to come and undo the other side. Real quick and simple. Take that off, and this involves just a bar end. Any old bar end will do. This just happens to be one that you screw in place. Now, to pop that in there, you may need to accompany it with some electrical tape, what you do is you pop that in there, you tighten it up, and when you put your wheel back on, if you come and look now, I can't really fit my fingers in there no more. It shrunk the gap. When you jam your foot in there, it's going to be a lot more comfortable, and you can experiment with different bar ends, different sizes, and maybe even put some spaces if you need to get it just that bit closer. Okay, so those are my top 5 BMX life hacks / tips, whatever you want to call them. If you like this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe, comment if you got any more. You know, we're always keen to get more tips and hacks, and if you want another video like this, don't forget to let me know down below. Cheers. Let's ride off properly this time.
Subscribe to the channel.